What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Eckl, and today we're talking about why we all should be our own best friend. Now, what does actually characterize a really good friendship? I think there are many facts, like many facts. But the first thing that popped into my mind was just the experiences you share with each other. Um, for example, usually you visited the craziest places with your friend. You went through the toughest crisis. You shared beautiful moments, and so on, and so on, and so on. But one thing I want you to realize is that actually so um, while with your best friend, you just share many important experiences. You share every important experience with yourself. I know that this might be just kind of obvious, but please just try to take on that perspective because I think it's really funny and very beneficial. Um, because this would be the context of this video, and I think it's truly amazing. So let's get to the next point. Best friends always claim to know themselves perfectly. And while this is most cases true, there is never 100% guaranteed that the other person will tell you the actual truth, and you just can't know someone else 100%. You might know them like 98%, 99%, but like really know everything is just impossible, and some details, of course, are just not interesting. But what I want you to think about is that you actually know everything about yourself. So while we always try to just get to know the other person as good as possible in a relationship or in a friendship, we actually we really mastered this with ourselves. There is only one thing that might hinder this progress, and that is that we might just not accept certain facts about ourselves. We want to hide away from some chapters of our life. But this is in your own control. So you have the ability to also look into those aspects. And you are the only person on earth where you have the possibility to really know everything about this person. So please also realize that. I think this is just an extremely important factor. What do real friends always say to each other? Exactly. We will stay together forever. And this is sometimes true, most cases not. But with yourself, it's just crazy. I know we just take this for granted, but you will stay with yourself until you die. Okay? Like, you have 100% certainty that you will never leave yourself. You might let yourself down and so on, but this is not the topic of this video. But you will always be with yourself. You will be always where your self is, you know? And I know this sounds sometimes so obvious, but I think it's just insane if you just look from an outer perspective and realize that you actually just match yourself so good. It's just crazy. So let's get to the last point. Best friends actually always want the best for each other. And this is true in most cases, but of course there's still liars and all that stuff. But you can just never be 100% certain. So sometimes some efforts you just put into a person just don't really pay off because they just turn to another social circle, for example, do drugs again and all that stuff. But with yourself, you can always be 100% certain that you will just be yourself and that you will know yourself and that you truly want the best for yourself, which is the last key point. You can be 100% sure that you want the best for yourself. You might be like, of course I want the best for myself. Yeah, but this is just I just want you to also act in that kind of way, because now let's just get to how you should change now. You just take on this perspective, and some people might not like it, others might like it, but if you just like it and you're just like, wow, this is crazy how I just felt about it when this just came into my mind when I talked with my mom about a singular topic, and suddenly I was just like, Mom, just wait a minute. I know this sounds obvious, but actually everyone's his best friend. And then I just came up with the same facts I just presented you now. I don't know, we just found it quite funny and interesting. So if you just feel the same about this, the first thing I would do, or the first action that actually should happen afterwards to me, was just like, damn, if I'm my best friend, I really want to get to know myself like 100%. And some people might say like, I know myself. Yeah, but you can just self-reflect more on yourself. You have to take on that perspective. Like, you would be, just imagine myself standing here, and now I'm just moving out and just looking at myself. I hope the focus doesn't change, though. I'm just still sharp. I don't know, still sharp. So you're just looking at yourself, and you just really want to get to know yourself. Like, look at yourself. I mean, talking to yourself while you're not there might be some kind of strange, but just look at yourself and always try to observe yourself from above and just look at your actions. I hope I'm now on the focus again. Look at yourself, what you do, and then the next point. And that is, find out where you might need help. And just observe yourself, as I said before. Find out your weaknesses, where you can become better. And then also try to seek ways to help yourself. You don't always need help from other people. Just try to help yourself. And always remember that the effort you put into yourself will always pay off, because you will always stay together, you know? And the last thing that's really important to me is just love yourself. I know these days it's almost a bit cliche. Like, everybody's like, oh my God, love yourself. You gotta be fine with yourself. Accept yourself. And I do not mean like, oh, this is just who I am. You know, this is bullshit. We can all improve and all that. But the key here, in my opinion, like, this is just my opinion. In my opinion, the key point is that you accept yourself how you are right now at this moment. Your body, your mind, everything else, everything you ever did, and so on. But that doesn't mean that you want to stay this way. You can just still improve. But you gotta accept yourself and really love yourself. Do you know what love yourself actually means? I mean, it's like you're not only your own best friend now, you're your partner. Like, you're in a relationship. And people will do everything for their girlfriend or boyfriend, wife, and so on. But they so often let themselves down, which is crazy to me. Because if you feel the same love you feel towards another person you really love, for your family, for example, if you feel this love also towards yourself, this will change your life dramatically. And I think it's, first of all, you would just improve yourself so much more because you want yourself to improve, not because you have to. You just love yourself so much, you say, I want you to be even better. You would just feel so much better about yourself. So many people are miserable when they are alone, but once they are around a certain person, they're just so happy out of nowhere, unconditionally. That is amazing. And this can still, like, keep your relationships and all that. I'm not saying that. But also try to develop this connection with yourself, because I think this is so amazing. And now, thank you so much for watching my first video. This is a shout out to the 14 people who will randomly misclick on this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, like, whatever, I don't care. No, don't like. I don't care. I just do me one favor. Leave a comment. Like, this would be amazing to me if I could just reply to 5 comments. Just tell me what you think about it, what you would like to hear or whatever. Just give me feedback, okay? I ask for nothing. Just give me some feedback. I had a blast making this video. Yeah, thank you so much. And I'll just have an amazing day. Be happy, and we see you soon. Bye.